Tom DeLonge and Stephen Greer. Who's telling the truth? They're both telling us a story. They're both sharing information and facts with us. But which one of them is telling us the correct story? Which one of them is telling the truth? I'm noticing a divide between them. I'm noticing a beef. Now, let me use a reference from hip-hop culture. Biggie Smalls and Tupac. I'm getting a Biggie Smalls and Tupac beef from Tom DeLonge and Stephen Greer. Now, Greer has flat out said that he thinks that Tom DeLonge is being manipulated by the government to help spread this false flag alien invasion idea. And DeLonge really hasn't said anything, at least as far as I've heard, against Greer, or negatively, speaking against Greer. Personally, I believe that both these men are bringing good information to the table. And to be honest, I don't have a bias for either Tom or Greer. Now, when I refer to the Tupac and Biggie beef, what I'm really trying to say is that their egos are getting in the way of what they're trying to say here. Now, Tupac and Biggie changed hip-hop culture forever. Unfortunately, they were taken from us soon, and they weren't, around to keep changing hip-hop culture. They did work together, but they were too big. Their minds were too big and too powerful, I believe, for them to really vibe. Their egos got in the way. And in turn, they ended up getting killed. Now, I'm not sure if they killed each other or if an outside party killed them. Now, that's a topic for another video. But this may not be as gruesome as that. But I think that they are dividing our community by making people pick sides when really it could be all the same thing. The negative and the positive exists in every aspect, I think, even in the ET and UFO phenomenon. So Greer saying that aliens are good, which is mostly his idea and what he spreads, that aliens are good and they're here to help us. And Tom DeLonge isn't really saying that aliens are bad, but he is saying that the government did a great job, spreading the information. They want us to know the truth. They just don't know how to tell us the truth because it's too much for us to handle. I believe that ETs, if they are out there in the galaxy, if they have been, mixing into our culture and society or whatever, they are good and bad. Now, only because there are people in the world that are good and bad. There's the negative and positive that exists in everything. And we need to consider that always when looking into anything. Paranormal, not paranormal, anything. Negative and positive. Creates electricity. Everyone knows about that. It exists. The yin and the yang. So apart from Greer coming out directly and saying that Tom DeLonge is being manipulated to help spread this false flag alien invasion, I really haven't heard Tom say much on Greer, but I do know they have different ideas. Now what is happening, or what I'm noticing in our community, is that people are picking sides. Now, people are really going in on Tom for his To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science. They're saying that it's just, media and it's a front to make money and he just wants to make a bunch of money and that's it. But I do believe that he's using this to make money to help research and help look more into the subject. Now, for those of you that haven't noticed, I believe that Greer does the same thing. Now, Greer does have 2 films out on Netflix that you can check out, Unacknowledged and Serious. If you haven't watched those films, I do suggest you pause this video, you watch both those films, take in all that information, and come back and watch this video. Now, the difference between Greer and Tom DeLonge is that Tom DeLonge is a rock star. So Tom DeLonge came into the scene like, hey, I'm a rock star, check me out. And Stephen Greer is a doctor. So I do believe that that's sort of affecting the way that people are looking at these 2 men. They're looking at Greer as a sophisticated type while looking at Tom DeLonge as a rock star just in it for the money. But they both need to make money. Greer makes money off the CE5 initiative. On top of, the films and whatever else he does, I really didn't want to look into it that much because that's not really what I want to talk about. But he does make money off the CE5 initiative, and I've heard people say it is expensive to actually go to the CE5 initiative. And I've watched videos of this, and I did a video on it. You can check it out here. I think it's amazing in the sense that it's showing that you can metaphysically contact entities from another galaxy if it is true, okay? But he's making money. in a way, he's making movies, he's making money, he's got a media outlet, he's doing something with media. Tom, on the other hand, is doing the same thing but with books, and he's going to do a lot more. He seems to be more open to the idea of making clothing and different kinds of things like that. But I don't think it's bad. To be honest, part of me making this video is to spread the idea of this and to connect with people like you. And it's a media outlet. This is a media form. This is a form of media. Now, I don't think it's wrong to use this to, look deeper into subjects, or to maybe one day, by making these videos, I'll meet awesome people that have information that I don't have, and they'll help open my eyes to something, help me see something that I haven't been able to see. So, long story short, both these guys are bringing stuff to the table. Right? One's talking about positive aliens, the other one's talking about we don't need to know this, or we will know this, but it's too heavy for us to know. What do you guys believe? Whose side are you on? Now, I don't want, I made this video to not pick sides, but at the end I'm telling you guys to pick sides. But I just want to hear what you really think about these guys, okay? I want to hear what you really think about Greer, what you really think about Tom DeLonge. And I also want Tom DeLonge and Stephen Greer to know that if you do see this video, just know that I believe you're both doing great work, and continue doing, that work that you're doing. Obviously, there will be bumps along the way, and if you need anything from me, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. And the community is watching what you're doing, and we are listening to you. So we need you guys to work together. We need you both to use the information that you have to tell us truly what is happening, what is going on. Because thinking, that when too many people aren't aligning, it can cause a divide. It can divide people. And what we need in this community is to be together, to be one strong community. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video to talk about that. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day wherever you are on this wonderful planet, and we will talk soon.